Hello friends, today we are discussing about the introduction of MATLAB. So before starting and discussing about the MATLAB, we first need to know how to install MATLAB in your system, in your laptop, in your desktop. So uh, MATLAB, you can use a MATLAB with two modes. First one is the online mode and second one is the offline. Uh, Here you can see in the screen the two links that are given in the slide. You need to first create a Mathworks account by accessing the mathworks.com, and after that, if you have a license of MATLAB, you can access the MATLAB online by using the MATLAB online. And there is another method for working on the MATLAB is offline mode, and using the second link you can install the MATLAB in your system or in a PC, and after that you can use the MATLAB. So first we go to the online mode, type the MATLAB online in Chrome or any other browser, and after that you will start the MATLAB online and start from here, start using MATLAB. You will get MATLAB online only if you have a MathWorks account. Otherwise, you cannot use the MATLAB online platform. And there is another method by going to the download MATLAB, download MATLAB, and you can download the trial version of 30 days of MATLAB, and you can download it from here. And after the downloading setup, you need to install the MATLAB in your system, and you can working offline in the MATLAB. Okay. Now, after it, why the MATLAB is important for us? We need to know first about it. And as a mechanical engineer, MATLAB gives you the freedom to write a program, whatever the computation we want to do, like C and Python. So MATLAB gives you the freedom for writing any program in the script, and MATLAB also solve the partial differential equation and the ordinary differential equation. Okay. Along with this, MATLAB gives you the model-based programming in Simulink and Simscape, where you did not need to write a code for analyzing any problem. The meaning is this. Likewise, in Python and C, if we want to solve any differential equation, we need to write a code for it. But in MATLAB, you do not need to write a code for any uh, of any differential equation or any partial differential equation. You just arrange some blocks and add these blocks, and after it you can analyze the whatever the computation is doing by that partial differential equation or the ordinary differential equation. Okay. MATLAB has various tools for optimization, artificial intelligence, control system design, and image processing. So MATLAB helps you in your research. Along with this, MATLAB have add-on packages for the programming of Arduino, Raspberry Pi. You do not need to install the specific software like Arduino IDE for programming the Arduino, and you do not need to install Python for programming the Raspberry Pi. So MATLAB gives you freedom for programming the Arduino and Raspberry Pi. Okay. MATLAB also gives you freedom for real-time data acquisition between the hardware and the system. You uh, get the real-time data from the electronic and mechanical hardwares, and you can access that data on the MATLAB. Okay. There is some example of a mechanical system where you can see a spring mass system. This spring mass system, we do not need to write a code for analyzing this system. We just uh, first need to create a mathematical model of the system, and after this we can uh, make a model based system for this, where we arrange some blocks, and after this we can simulate the system. Okay, after it, the layout of MATLAB. So first we need to go on the MATLAB, and we can see first first time when we open the MATLAB, we see this window. In this window, you see the current folder, the workspace, and this is called as the command window. In current folder, this is a current directory where all the files are saved, and this shows in, in which folder you are currently working. Okay, in workspace, whatever the variable you define in the command window, all the variable will be seen in this workspace. Okay, and command window is used for the uh, seeing the results, whatever the computation is being done on the MATLAB. All the results will be visualized in the command window. Okay, and you can define the variables in the command window. Okay, like we define a array A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is a row matrix where the set of numbers 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, there is another variable we define b is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, but this time we use semicolon at that. The result of 8, the matrix is not seen in the command window, but the variable is visualized in the workspace. The meaning is this: the output will not be seen in the command window if we use the semicolon at the end, but the variable will be defined in the workspace. Okay, so this is a complete interface of the MATLAB, and you can find all the tools in this window, and the all application here, where you can see the curve fitting, optimization, PID tuner, and other apps. Okay, so MATLAB gives you to do all your research work in a single platform. You can analyze the problem, you can optimize the problem, you can create the uh, control system model for any electromechanical system. You can do deep learning, you can do image processing, all the stuff regarding the computer science engineer, regarding the electronics, electrical engineer, and mechanical engineer, and chemical engineer. You all the things can be did on a single platform on MATLAB. Okay. Now, after this, some basic commands that are frequently used in MATLAB. Like first is CLC, second one clear all, and third one close all and help. Now see how this command work. And now first command is CLC. CLC is used for clearing the command window. When we enter the command CLC, the all the stuff in the command window is clear. Okay. Now the second command is clear. Clear command is used for removing any variable from the workspace or from the directory from. Okay. The first command we use for the clear A. If I want to remove the variable A from the workspace, I use the command clear A. Now you see the variable A is vanishes from the workspace. Now if I remove all the variables from the workspace, I will use the command clear all. Clear all vanishes all the variables from the workspace. Okay. Now there is a command close all. This command is used for closing all the figures from the work from the MATLAB. Whatever the figure plots are open in the MATLAB, this command will close all the plots and graphs. Okay, this will see later. Okay, now the next thing is some basic command. After it, MATLAB work with array. MATLAB is very easily work with the vector or matrices or array. We can define the row matrix, we can define the column matrix, we can define the any and m cross n dimensional matrix in the MATLAB. MATLAB is basically work with the matrices. All the computations in the MATLAB is working with the help of the matrix. Okay, so first we define where A matrix A is a 3 cross 3 matrix of collection of the variables of the numbers 1, 2, 3, and this is a array. This is a row matrix which can be defined just simple the creating the space between the numbers. But if I create a 2 row matrix, then A is equal to 1, 1, 2, 3, and if I want to define a second row, I need to use semicolon, then 3, 4, and 5. So in this way, we can define two row matrix. Okay, two row and three column matrix. Okay, and if I want to define a column matrix, then B is equal to 1 semicolon 2 semicolon 3. So this will give me the column matrix. So these are the way how we can define the arrays and matrices in the MATLAB. MATLAB did all the computations with the help of the matrix. Okay, in the deep learning, the artificial intelligence, and all the calculations he did all the calculations with the help of the matrix. Okay, and we have a scalar, vector, and array assigning variables, row and column vectors. We have already discussed about it, and all variable methods are the case sensitive. The meaning of it, all the variables in MATLAB are case sensitive. The meaning is A and capital A are the two different variables. So these two variables are not same. If I define the capital A is equal to 4, 5, 4, 5, and 6. This this time this variable will not replace the small a. This will be separately defined in the workspace. Capital A is a different variable and capital small a is a different. Okay. So in MATLAB, all the variables are the case sensitive. Okay. Now, after it, the scalar operation. We can multiply the two matrix. We can add, subtract, and find the square of any matrix. Now we see how this works. CLC for clear the screen. Now, if I want to add the matrix A and B, I can use in a very simple way. C is equal to A plus B. This will give me the addition of two matrices. The condition is the dimension of the matrix should be same. In this time, the dimension of A is different with the dimension of B, so this will not give you the summation of the two matrices. Okay, so we can add the matrix capital A and B. Not this time, no, because the capital A is a row matrix and capital B is a column matrix. So we need to define first the two same matrix is Q is equal to 1, 3, 5 semicolon 2, 4, 6 semicolon 1, 4, 7. This is a one matrix Q, the 3 cross 3 matrix, and P is equal to 135 semicolon 4 6 8 semicolon and 6 8 and 9. This is another matrix. Now we have a two same dimensional matrix, the 3 cross 3 matrix. Now we can add the matrix Q and P together, and X is equal to Q plus P. Q plus. Now we have the summation of two matrices. In now I can find the multiple of two matrix in a very simple way. The matrix O is equal to Q multiplied by. So we can do the mathematical operations like summation, subtraction, and find the square of any matrix in a very simple way. Okay. If I want to find the inverse of any matrix, I can use the command x is equal to I and v of that matrix. I and v of x. This will give me the inverse of that. Okay. So in MATLAB, you can find the addition, subtraction, multiplication, inverse in a very simple. Okay. After it, plotting of data. How we plot the two variables. One is independent variable and another is a dependent variable. So first we need to define two variables in the MATLAB, and then we see how we can plot two variables. Okay. First we define the variable x is a set of the numbers from 0 to 100. 0 to 100. 0 to 100 with the gap of 1. So there is a method for defining any array of set of numbers from 0 to 100 with the gap of 1. There is a method 0 colon 1 colon 100 gives me the array of numbers which will be starting from 0 and end at the 100. Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to 100. So, okay. So there is a method for defining the array in such a way 0 colon 1 colon 100. This will give me the variable x. Array x which will be the set of the numbers from 0 to 100. If I want to create a array of number from 0 to 100 with a gap of 2, we can use the command in such a way 0 colon 2 this time. This will give me the array of set of numbers which will be starting from 0 and end at the 100. Okay. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. These are all even numbers. Okay. Now I need to define a dependent variable which are dependent on the x. So y is equal to sine x plus cos x. Okay. So every value of x, I have a value y. Y is equal to 1, 0.49 minus 1.404. This will give me the value of y for each x. Now I need to plot y with respect to x. So I need a combined plot x comma y. X comma y. This will give me the plot between x and y. Okay. This is a plot of sin x plus cos x. Okay. Now I can change the color and can change the thickness of this plot by using the some little bit changes in the command. And we can see here. If I change the color blue, we can use a command B, and if I change the color to green, I can use the command G, R, C, M for the various color. B for blue, G for green, R for red, C for cyan, and M for magenta, Y for yellow, K for black, and W for white. And if I replace the graph with line with a dot, I can, sorry, point, I can use dot. And if I uh, replace the line with the small circles, I can use the O. And if I replace the line with the X, I can use X. So for these are the symbols for replacing the line with the respective uh, point, circle, X, plus, star, square, diamond, triangle. Now we see how this works. Okay. Now if I want to replace, now I want to change the color of the line. This is a currently a blue. Now I want to change the color to green. Okay. Now so I come here. Now plot x comma y comma g. In this way, I can change the color to green. Now you can see the color of the plot has been changed to green. Okay. Now, if I want to change the line with the small point, okay, so I use plot g comma dot. This will give me the dotted plot. Okay, this will give me the dotted plot. Okay. Now, if I change it to the triangle, I can use this way. Okay. So I can change my plot as per my need. Now I can GO for circle. So you can see here how easily you can change your plot as per your need. Okay. If I want to change the line width, I can use the command line width, comma, the value in which amount I want to increase the thickness. Okay. Now you can see here the thickness has been increased of the plot. Okay. So as per your need, you can change the line width, color, and symbols in which way you want to represent your plot. Okay. Now we end up here, and in the next video we will see the script and functions. Okay.